right, so my name is Dr. Harry Benjamin. I'm very excited to have the privilege to share briefly with you. I'm one of the many leaders here with Xtreamfx Global Academy. We are an online business community that helps each other to navigate our way through the world's financial markets and make money. I started off in Jamaica as a medical doctor. Later on, I became an entrepreneur distributing automobiles and did that for 16 years. And then my wife and I had to move on because the industry, a couple of business changes took place in 2008 with the real estate mortgage crisis in Florida. Hit us really hard. Thankfully, we got into network marketing in 2010, got ourselves back on our feet. We've been in the industry for 13 years and very happy to be in the network marketing industry. Almost 3 years ago, well, 3 years ago, basically 3 years ago, I was introduced to this community. I started off as an affiliate. An affiliate is someone who markets the company to people. And I'm marketing the company along with a specific service to you today on behalf of one of our partners that invited you to be here. So when I got started, I paid a little over $100, $168 to be precise. You could pay that to join now, or you could pay the $399 level. That was not available when I got started years ago. That's a new version to our community. So people pay a little over $100 or $399. Get started with us. Man, I see a very exciting name. Somebody that I've admired forever. All right, but welcome, Mr. Curtley Ambrose. Right, man. You know, I think the whole Caribbean just celebrates this name. And how are you doing, sir?
Good afternoon. I'm doing well, thank you.
Oh man, I'm just so grateful that you are here. I'm sure everybody here knows that name. Man, you stand so tall. You make us so proud. Right.
Thank you very much.
I feel so honored that you decided to show up here. Guys, if you want to come off mute and say hello to Curtley Ambrose, please do. Legendary individual, just made the Caribbean so proud, allowed us to stand so strong in the world of cricket, big time. Anybody else wants to say hello to him?
Yeah, as a teenager, I grew up watching this gentleman, his run-up, you know, his awesome run-up to the crease. Batsmen shiver and allow the West Indies to stand out. You know, so
thank you very kindly.
God's blessing upon you, and thanks for your service, sir.
Thank you. It was a pleasure indeed.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, what a joy. Sonia, you want to say something?
Yes, on behalf of Jamaicans, to just say we love you, we admire you, and when are you coming to Jamaica?
Well, thank you very much, and of course I love Jamaica and Jamaicans as well. I've always considered Jamaica my second home.
Lovely, lovely.
Know, so I don't know when I'll be there yet, because you know cricket is coming up very shortly, so I'll be so busy with cricket.
Yes.
So, but as soon as I find some time, I'll be there for sure.
Okay, okay. Glad to have you here.
Thank you very much.
All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What a blessing. All right. All right. For those of us who don't know cricket, you know, just look up the name Curtley Ambrose. That's a legend. For those of us who have never heard about cricket, I don't know where you live if you haven't heard about cricket, but just in case, just look up the name Curtley Ambrose, all right?
Just want to say thank you, Mr. Ambrose, for your contribution. You know, in cricket throughout the years, my mother was a cricketer, a great cricket fan. Mr. Alan Stewart will know that as well. You know, she loved the cricket.
That's right.
Down in front of the TV to watch cricket, and she was just a fan of it all, you know. And it's like when I said, the Ambrose on this thing here, I said, nah, man. So
yeah, I was supposed to come on.
We have Victor Bernard. We have Victor Bernard.
You know, I'm so excited, you know, I'm really happy to see you and to say, you know, thank you. I can't physically get to see you know, to touch you and hug you. But, you know, your contribution has been well received, and I'm really, really happy. And proud of your achievements and just continue to keep up the good work. And you're taking good care of yourself. You're looking good, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I try to live good and stress-free life, you know. Don't let things bother me too much. So, and enjoy my retirement.
Exactly. God's blessings. Continue.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you.
sir.
Okay.
Awesome. So thank you, Joan, for your inviting your great friend to be with us today. Joan invited Mr. Curtley Ambrose to be on here with us. And, obviously we need to talk a bit about trading, but it was such a delight to be able to do that and talk about cricket and just reminisce and have the great honor of you being here with us.
Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome, sir. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to dive right into, talking about this community and what it is that we do and how we're going to make a difference in the world. All right, so you can pay $168 like I did, become an affiliate, and choose to market this to people for people to come to know about our community. You'd earn money, your company would pay you quite generously, depending on the number of members that you recruit to our company. $500 a month, 1,000, 2,000, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, $500,000, $1 million. The higher figures are relating to people who are going to build very large organizations. But anywhere from $500 to $10,000 a month, even 20, is relatively easy to achieve in terms of building an organization. Because to earn $10,000 or $5,000, you don't need that many people. To earn $5,000 US a month, that's just 250 members using the system. $10,000 a month, that's just 500 members using the system. $20,000 a month, that's just 1,000 members using the system. All right, so what is it that people use our system to do? Let's just go over that quickly. What we do is that we have an academy. The foundation of what we offer is education. So we focus on helping people to learn how to trade the financial markets. The second is our financial services, where it relates to people being able to get their credit bill, access to funding to fund their business. This relates mainly to people in the United States, but people anywhere in the world can market these services to people and earn commissions. The next is where you could tap into these health and wellness products. We have a suite of health and wellness products that you could purchase and use for your own benefit. All right. So go ahead and check out our website, Xtream Global, Xtreamfx Global, XTREAMFXglobal.net. All right. Let's go ahead and check that out. All right. So let's talk now about the education. Mr. Nelson Mandela, one of the great individuals, I think Mr. Curtley Ambrose is standing up in that, he's in that kind of stadium, right? With those big names like Mr. Nelson Mandela. So great people like that. Mr. Nelson Mandela said that education is the greatest weapon that we could use to change the world, right? One of my favorite statements. So here we have an educational platform wherein you and I can learn how to tap into a $7.3 trillion market. Now, please look at this number, 7.3 trillion, is not billion. In today's day and age, our laptops, our phones, and our computers are all connected to an ocean of money. Most of us grew up believing that we had to go to school, which is great, get a good education, which is wonderful. But the challenge with that is that we were guided to exchange our time for money. All right, we were guided into exchanging our time for money. And then whenever we're not using our time to make some money, life can fall apart. All right, life can become very difficult because we do need money to pay our bills. But in today's society, ladies and gentlemen, we now have technology with the right education that can give us access to money in larger sums and much faster than we could ever possibly work for. All right, so let's look at the safety trade and aspect of our academy here shortly. But just to tell you, if you're new to trading the world's financial markets, you're going to need a foundation. You're going to need to understand what the market is, the language of traders. You're going to have to understand certain terms, get used to certain applications, get used to being able to open a broker account. You'll have to go through that education. So $89 a month if you have a student ID. If you don't, you pay $99 per month. By the way, if you're a student over the age of 24, you do not pay $89, you pay $99. And then you pay $159 a month if you want to add Nadex. If you do not know what Nadex is, don't worry. You'll learn all of that stuff when you come in. So for your education, you're going to be taken from not knowing anything at all. You could know zero about trading. And then later on, you could come and learn about trading, right? Trading, you could absolutely come and learn. Zero, you like I did. I came here 3 years ago. I didn't know zilch about trading. I didn't even know the app known as MetaTrader 4 existed. And today I am so comfortable using it. All right, so US 30 Academy, $199 per month if you want to get a high level of education. And then let's talk about the Safety Trade product. And I'm going to show it to you. Now, the Safety Trade product is a game changer. It's $599 for the year. You pay $75 per month to receive what are called signals. Now, what is the Safety Trade tool? Now, let me just ask, and just to make sure to fill in some blanks. Who has never traded? Mr. Ambrose, have you ever traded before, sir? Have you ever traded online using an app or your phone? Have you ever tried trading before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, all right, great. So I have one up on you then, Curtley.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Okay. All right, good. At least I have something in the bag, right? I can't boldly save my life, but all right. Okay, go ahead. DJ Herms, have you ever traded before? Victor Bernard, have you ever traded before? You jump off mute and let me know. And Anthea, have you ever traded before?
I'm Victor Bernard. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, Anthea, what about yourself? Have you ever traded before, Anthea? Hope I'm saying your name right.
Never. You're saying it right. Never traded before.
All right. Okay, so Victor's never traded. Anthea has never traded. What about you? Neither has Curtley. What about you, DJ Herms? DJ, am I saying that right? DJ Hines. Okay. Hope I'm.
DJ
Highness. Wow. Okay, Highness, like Her Highness. DJ Highness. I got it. All right, go ahead. Have you ever traded before, DJ Highness?
No.
Okay, DJ Highness, have you ever traded before? Okay, highly blessed. Have you ever traded before? Have you ever traded on your phone or laptop before? What about Stuart? All right, so I'm going to just take it that most of us have never traded before. All right, so everybody who is interested, you're going to need to get the basic package if you're going to join us, because you're going to need to learn about the basics and the fundamentals of what trading is. Now, once you have gotten through this basic, let me just show you what I mean. You pay a small fee, whether it's $168 to register and $99 a month. And then once you've registered, you'll be able to log into this platform like I just did. You'll be able to come here to this section that says affiliate and affiliate pro, then click FX Academy Library. Now the FX Academy Library, here is where you'll be able to watch these videos and then come and learn. As a beginner, which most of us here are, you click beginner, and then one after the other, like I did, I sat down and I watched these videos one after the other, and then I got a good understanding of what this whole thing is about. So you'll be able to come and watch videos like what's Forex, who trades it, why we should trade it. You'll be able to go through them one after the other, and just a really well laid out platform you're going to have access to learn these basics, right? Of why it is that you should trade, and then start to learn things like currency pairs, setting up a demo account, and also trade accounts, leverage and lot size. What is a PIP? This is a very important video because this is where the money really starts to make sense to you. This is a very, very, very important video to watch. All right, so with that in your pocket, then you're going to be guided to use this particular app on the screen. The app on the screen is available for free download. I know it can look intimidating because when I first saw these green and red things going up and down and I saw what's called a chart, I felt overwhelmed and I got a headache the first time I saw this chart. Today it feels second nature, but in the beginning I did get a headache. All right, so if you feel like you want to zone out right now, I understand because I was there. I just totally zoned out. I believe I would never be able to read the charts. And now life has become really simple with trading. Now, in the beginning of trading, for those who have ever tried trading before, it used to be a little tough because we had to go and learn a bunch of things about about marking up charts. But today, all of that has been eliminated. Why? Mr. Kevin Grego, his name is Mr. Kevin Grego, he developed this technology where you could use your MetaTrader 4 and buy his indicators, and it transforms your MetaTrader 4 to look like this. This is amazing, okay? This is amazing what he did. Now, somebody put the number 4 in the chat for me, all right? If you could do these 4 things, you could make money with this technology, okay? Even if you do not know anything about trading, in fact, those who do not know anything about trading, they tend to use this faster than the people who do know about trading, right? And the reason is that those people who do know about trading, we have some information that holds us back, right? From just going ahead and applying these 4 things off the bat, okay? So those people who do not know anything about trading, they tend to do better than people who come into this technology already knowing about trading. So here are the 4 things, and thank you for putting 4 in the chat, right? So Joan did, Alan did, all right? And anybody else, please feel free to throw a 4 in the chat. Now, this upper section is called the chart, right? This lower section with these 4 kind of histogram bars going across, right? That's called indicators, right? This lower section is called indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, okay? I'm on what's called NAS 100. Now, here's the beautiful thing about today. In today's day and age, you could download this app, open up a licensed broker account. A licensed broker is just like a bank, but gives you access to the world's financial markets, and they will allow you to trade through the broker and make money. So here is Hugo's Way. This is my MT4, and this is a live account. You can see down here to the right somewhere. All right. Let's see if I can get it up here somewhere down here. All right, but somewhere down here, it says that, right? Okay, but here is what I call FX majors. Don't worry about that. You know, understand that you could trade Australia, US dollar. You know, I know Curtley, you've been to Australia, right? Watched you on TV many times over there. Euro USD, GBP USD, Great British Pound. You've been to England a lot, played cricket there a lot. New Zealand, yeah, I believe you played in New Zealand too. New Zealand US dollar, Canadian dollar, US dollar, franc. CHF means franc, and then US dollar, Japanese yen. So in today's day and age, we could trade these currency pairs from our phone or laptop. Then you have things like the indices, like the top companies in the world, like the NAS 100, that's the top 100 technology companies in the US bundled together as one index. And then we have S&P 500, and we have JPN 225, then we have US 30, top 30 companies in the US. And you have things like energy. You know, what about trading oil, US oil, UK oil? You could trade that. You can also trade FX crosses, right? I'm about to talk about what that is. But cryptos, Bitcoin, everybody's here heard Bitcoin by now. Ethereum, US dollar, maybe you've heard it, maybe you haven't. And then futures, right? Which represents the index known as the dollar index, and then stocks like Google, Amazon, and so forth. So what this gives us, ladies and gentlemen, it gives you and I the privilege to trade the world's financial markets from our laptop or phone, okay, with what I just shared. How did I find those? Just come over here to this section, right click, click symbols, right? I know some of you have bought your technology already. Click symbols, and you can find the list of what you want and add it to this list to pull it onto the screen to look at it. So once you've identified, okay, I'm going to trade, let's look at what's going on right now with gold. All right, let's maybe just look at gold. All right, a lot of us have heard about gold. All right, so gold, I'm on what's called the 1 minute chart for gold, and there are 4 things we need to identify to be able to take a trade. Let's slide up this slide just to here. Each of these candles is a minute. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So about 15 minutes ago, this is where the chart was. So tell me if you could see this on the chart. If you had this at home, okay? The first thing you need to look at is this thick green line, red green line. It was green up here, then it turned red, then it was red, and it turned green back here. Unmute and tell me, anyone, can you see that line? Can you see that line? Unmute anybody. Tell me if you could see that line.
Can.
Yes, you can. Thank you. All right. So just at the edge of this chart, can you agree with me that these candlesticks went below this line? Can you agree with me that they did? Say yes if you could see that that these a part of these candles is below the line? Can we say yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, great. Can we also now see with each minute that passes, one of these new candles pops on the screen. That's how it works. If I went to the end, you'll see a new candle pop up here shortly. All right. You're going to see that pop up here at some point. You'll see that pop up here. But let's say, for argument's sake, we were right here. Before that next candle pops on the screen, we're right here, right? Then the red down arrow pops on the screen. Can anybody see that? The red down arrow popped on the screen after the candles were below the thick line I mentioned. Can anybody see that?
Definitely.
Definitely. All right. So each minute, a new candle pops on the screen. Okay. Now, for those who know about trading, you would know that the market is going down. Now, in trading, you can earn money when the market is going down if you correctly predict it, and you can earn money when the market is going up if you correctly predict it. If you believe the market is going down and you make a trade in that direction and it doesn't go and it goes up, you could lose your money. If it goes down, though, you'll be able to earn money. So traders do a lot of study to be able to predict, is the market going to go up or is it going to go down, so that we can take a position and make money in the market. So how do you predict if it's going up or down? First, we identify that the candlesticks were, in this case, below, but also we wanted to notice that it was above. All right, I should have said above because it's turned red. So the candlesticks are above this line because this is a down arrow. So the first thing we want to do is identify that the candles were above the thick line. The second is that the red arrow pointing down is on the screen. We could see that. The third thing we need to identify that these 5 things at the bottom called indicators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at the edge of the screen, can we agree that they're all red? Can anybody come off mute and tell me that they're all red?
All red.
Great, all right. So that's the third thing. Now, the fourth thing we need to wait for is for the red on the 4th level, 1, 2, 3, 4, to turn green, right? We have to wait for it to turn green, all right? Wait for it to turn green. Now, here's what generally happens. When a trader is trying to trade and the trader sees the market going down this way, right? That's a chance to get what's called a sell and make money, right? Is there any trader here that can verify that? Is there anybody here that trades that can verify that? Who has been trading for a while? You could come off mute. If you're new here and you've been trading for a little while. Anybody, doesn't matter. You're new, you've been in our company, know a little bit about trading. So here's the thing, right? When it's going down this, go ahead.
I agree.
I agree, wonderful. So here's the challenge. When it starts to go back up this way, right? Then you feel a sense of confusion because it was going down, you were trying to make some money, but now it's going back up. Which means that if you jumped into the trade right around here, and then it reversed and started going back up, your account is starting to show negative instead of positive, and it's not fun. So this technology is so beautiful, but what it does, it predicts the direction of the market. Once this turns green here, right? And interesting, the indicator here, this green is called the BS indicator, right? Whatever terms you want to use it for, I'm going to be polite. But BS is what it's used, right? That's the name the developer gave. But red, 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 green, red. Can anybody see that the 4th level is now green?
Yes.
Great. So this gives you permission to do what's called putting an order. You're going to put in an order. How do you do that? You're going to come to this box up here, right? Click trading, click new order. And then we're going to tell you what to do to put in your numbers, right? You're going to get training on that, okay? You're going to get specific training on how to do that. So don't worry about it right now. When you put that in, you're going to end up seeing a line pop up just below here. And you're going to end up seeing another line pop up just below here, right? For the purposes of this, let me just change this to, let me change this one to blue. This is our profit line, right? This one is our profit line, okay? So this is our profit line, green, let's call it green, right? So if it comes through, if after this turn green, and you go ahead and put in an order here, if after this happens, these candles go down, if the order of it, right now they're above this brown line. Can anybody agree with me that the candles right now, when this was green, the candles are above this brown line? Can anybody agree with that?
Agree.
You're right, right. So if the candles after this, right, come down through this brown line and pass through this green line, I would have earned the difference between the brown and the green, called my profit, if it happens. If it goes in the opposite direction, I wouldn't benefit. But if it goes down and through, I would make money. So let's go ahead and see if it did. Can somebody confirm with me that it went down through those two lines?
Oh, yes.
Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what the technology helps you to do, right? And if you look at the screen, you'll see that the candles are popping up. See, this one is moving. You could see this is a live market that we're on. The market is open until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the main financial assets, but for cryptocurrencies, it's open 24 hours a day, every day, including holidays. It doesn't ever close. Cryptocurrencies open Saturday, Sunday, night, morning, all the time. So you could see that the market is open and it's moving. So this, if I did this trade, this should have been money that I would have earned right here. Okay, let's go back a bit and look at some other examples of it. Here's another example of it. Oops. All right, here's another example of it. Everything was red. You could see the red arrow was up here. The price is above this line. Everything turned, this one turned green. This would have given you another order to put in an order just below the line here. You could have seen that you'd have made a profit from right here to right here, okay? And if we look at it the opposite direction, what if the market is, what if everything is green, okay? Which means you had an arrow green, the price is below. So now you're looking for the market to go up. Now here, green, 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 it's all green. The fourth one turned red. Can anybody jump off mute and confirm that you could see that little red dot right there? Can anybody jump off mute to confirm that you can?
That's right.
I can see it.
Great. So in this case, you put this case, we're kind of doing it in reverse then. But let me just put this up here and this down here, right? You gotta put the brown line to enter the trade and the green line is your profit, okay? The brown line to enter the trade and the green line is your profit. So right now, the candlesticks at this point when it turned red, you could see that the candle was below the brown line, right? You could see that the green candle here is below the brown line. When this happened, that's when we would put the trade in. All right, let's see. Did it go up through from brown line through to the green line? Did it go up, ladies and gentlemen? Right? Can you see that the candles went up, right? And here's the thing. It went up, came back down a bit, but look how far up it went, right? So, but there's a way to predict not how far it'll go, but there's a way to understand that it will go up high, okay? But we won't talk about that today. The simplest thing to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have a technology right now that tells us exactly when the market is going to go up and when it's going to go down. I'm going to find another example of it to give you as well. All right, I'm looking for those nice, clean examples of it. Here's another one. All right, here's another one. So all green, turned red right here. All right, looks like the market was going down, but you can see that it pushed back up. So if I put in a trade right here, again, from here to here, we'd have won another trade right there. Then if we look at this red section here, everything was red. This little dot of green, you can see that market was pushing up. You could have put in an order right there. You see red came back down, you would have won that trade. Ladies and gentlemen, here's an example of it being green. Everything was green. You could see the red dot right there. Market was pushing down. A lot of traders would think, okay, you know, the market is reversing because it was going up, now it's going down. All right. So how do you trade when that is happening? The system tells you, right? Once this turns red, which it did, you'd have put in an order right above that line, right above this line right here. All right, you could see the green candles went up for a winning trade again. And it happened just after it came back down again, but you could see that everything was still green. So you could also put another trade in. Now, each of these candles is a minute. Let's say you don't have time to sit down on a computer and look at it in that way. Let's say you don't have the time for that, right? Like, you know, like say, you know, Curtley has to go and play umpire a game, or he has to be a commentator at the match. So he doesn't have the time right now to sit down on the laptop. But here's what you could do to make money. This is called a 4-hour chart, all right, 4 hours. Every candle here takes 4 full hours to come on the screen, every single one. So you won't see this change in front of you. You'd have to wait 4 hours from 6 o'clock. So 6 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern, you'll see another one pop up. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., another one pops up. So every 4 hours. But this chart allows for you to identify 4-hour trades. So if you have enough money, you could literally have the system, you would see the trade pop up on the screen here. Plus, I'm going to show you when you get a message to tell you that a 4-hour trade has popped up. And you could literally come in here and you could put in an order just below this line, right? And you could just leave it and let it just develop, okay? You could put in something called a stop loss, so just in case the trade doesn't go in your direction, you're gonna put you know, a stop loss up here just in case the trade reverses. You know, that can happen. But this is 99% accurate anyway. All right, so here's what would have happened. From this point, from this green line, right? You know, if you didn't have time to sit down and do it like some of us do and look at the charts and see what's happening, you could simply wait for a message to be sent to you by our scanner. This is our scanner, and let's just look at indices top 10, and let's go down to 4 hours, right? So on the 4-hour chart here, you can see on the left the name of the symbol, Japan. This is JPN 225, NAS 100, SPX 500, US 30. This is gold. Sell stop. You could see that was called out on the 16th of June. All right. And let's go back to the chart, the 16th of June. I think it was this one, right? If I put my cursor here. Yeah, I was correct, right? June 16, right? So this one, ladies and gentlemen, if you had put in this order between right here, while you're just leaving it to just do what it's doing, to down here where it is right now, right? That would have earned you 3,317 points. Now, if you have an account, let me break it down simply. From you bought the technology. I'm using Mr. Curtley Ambrose as an example, right? You bought the technology. He just learned the basics of how to use this. The email, you get an email to tell you that there's a 4-hour buy stop or sell stop on gold, right? You go ahead and you put the order in here. You just put it below the line and you leave it. Okay, you put a stop loss in, so just in case it reverses, you know, it hits your stop loss, you'd have risk that amount of money on that trade. But if it doesn't reverse, and this has been 99% accurate, and it keeps going forward, guess what would happen? While you're out there doing the commentating, while you're maybe playing a game with your friends, you know, for charity, you know, while you're out doing various activities, your account's growing, right? If you traded that $1 per point, this would earn $3,300 between the 16th of June to now, right? And to literally put this in, you only need like about a $500, $600 account to be able to put this in, and you wouldn't risk the $500 or $600. You could risk $50 out of the $600. So if it doesn't go in your direction, you'll have lost $50. If it goes in your direction, you'll have earned $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this to me is a no-brainer. Look at that, another example of it here, okay? And then let's leave gold for a second, and let's look at SPX 500. This is a really great one to look at when it comes to the 4-hour trades, right? This is the top 500 companies in the United States of America. This is simply amazing. Look at what could have happened, Curtley, Mr. Ambrose, right? Now, down here is another opportunity where it came green, green, red, green, right? You come, you put it on order right above this line, okay? And look, let's look at the date. If you look at the bottom of our screen, all right? Maybe a little small, but the bottom of the screen, that shows that's May 26th, right? So that's almost a month ago, okay? May 26th, it's almost a month ago. So you put in an order here, okay? You have a small account, you put a stop loss, right? Well, stop loss would go down here, right? So you risk the money between this line, right? So if it reverses on you, you risk the money between this line and this line. You can put it a little deeper down, just to make sure you give it some space. So just in case it reverses, right? When you put it in, when the trade was called by the system, it was called here. Everything was green, 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 red, green. What's a stop loss? A stop loss is where if this candle goes down to here, right? You don't waste all the money in your account. It just takes out the money between here to here. Okay, that's what you give over to the market. But if it goes in your direction, the rest is all profit that goes into your account. Okay, all right, just to simply explain that. So you'd have seen this green, 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 red, green. You put the order in, you got the email to tell you that the order is there. You put it in, and while you're playing cricket, while you're commentating, while you're traveling to Australia, right, your account is just nicely climbing up the mountainside like that. Right? Let's look at how much money it is that would have been accumulated in this example. This is 1,967, right? If I'm correct, right? So 198 points. That's the way this one is counted, and this would mean $1 is $198. If it's $10 per point, $1,980. The big boys who can play $100 per point, That would be $19,000 between here and here. Guys, $19,000 per month, right? That's no joke, okay? And this is just one asset. This is just one asset, right? What about if you did the same thing on US 30, the top 30 stocks in the United States of America? Did that offer you an opportunity to do it? All right. Many of them, you could see that, many of them, right? You could see the colors changing in front of your eyes. Also, what if you did the same thing on NAS 100, right? Look at the opportunities to have done that as well. So this to me is just advancement for us as human beings here. Here's a couple of opportunities. There's one here. This is so beautiful, man. Look at this, look at this. If you caught this, right? Just imagine that from down here all the way up here, okay? And you didn't have to go and analyze the chart. You didn't have to go and mark up the charts. You didn't have to go and do a bunch of detailed study. All you're going to have to do is to confirm that the color is green, 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 red, green. Green here was green, green up here, and that the price was below this decline. The candles were below, the candle was green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or really 3. 1, 2, 3, right? This alignment. So the price is below, the green up arrow is here, the alignment is here. This should have happened at that date, right? You'd have gotten an email to tell you this. You come and look at the chart, you come in, you'd have put in an order just above this line here, right? Just above this line, and you just wait. That's for those of us who have the money to do that. That's different, right? If you have a $100 account, $200 account, you may not be able to have the flexibility to do that. But if your account can be large and you do not need to trade every day to make money, then you could put your money in to your own private account. Nobody knows your business. It's your own private account, and let this just ride its wave, okay? You put in something called a stop loss down here. You put a stop loss below this line. So if it reverses on you, you lose this amount of money that's between here and here. But if it keeps going up, then you keep collecting a bag. And you can take it out whenever you want. You know, if you get to here and you say, okay, I'm satisfied earning the money up to this point, just close your trade, take your money out of your account and go and spend it. And here's the beautiful thing about this. When you click trade, you click trading and you click new order, ladies and gentlemen, and you win a trade, you get your money right away. Your money's not waiting for somebody to approve it, to give it to you. You know, this trading is different from banking, right? This is your own bank. You become your own bank. So when you have a trading account and you win a trade, you know, let's say I was on a 1-minute trade and you came here, ladies and gentlemen, and you open a trade. Market's closed now, right? When you win a trade, ladies and gentlemen, you could withdraw your money right away, immediately. You could withdraw your money. That's one of the most amazing things, right? You could trade Bitcoin any time of the day. Bitcoin is an amazing asset, right? It's very good for these 1 hour, 4 hour trades that you want to sit on. You know, maybe you don't have the time to be on the charts like I do. And, you know, you just simply come in. But if you do have the time, you could do these 1-minute trades, 5-minute trades, where you could come in, click trading, click new order, put it in, make your money right there. And then the scanner sends us loads of messages every day. I think we get about 2,000 messages each day on various assets that you could trade, right? This is a recently called out one, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, CHF. So let's go quickly look at that. So New Zealand dollar CHF, I'm putting that on the screen. The system said it's a sell. The red arrow pointing down means it's a sell. You could check it right now to see that it was earlier. Red, 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 green. You could see the green dot right there. You know, if anybody can see, let me just widen this a bit. So you can see the green dot. You could see that there's a little green dot right here. Okay. All right. So with that happening, if we had moved, if we had been looking out for that email, you'd see that right at this point, the green went up above the line. You'd have put in an order just below here. You could see that it shot down already. That was a winning trade. That the system called, not me. We got the system telling us that this is a trade. You'd have gotten an email or a text message to tell you that you could go ahead and put in a 1-minute trade for New Zealand CHF right now and make money. That's the beautiful thing about the system. I love this system because each of these candles is 1 minute. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. 7 minutes, 8 minutes ago, right? Between here, see another candle just popped on the screen, right? Between right there, and then come down maybe just a little bit, 2 points, 2 pips, right? You could have made $5, $10, $100, $200. It just depends on the size of your account. Okay, that's going to determine how much money you can trade and make. Of course, you put in something called a stop loss, right, which would be, you know, like a little bit above here. So just in case the trade is not going in your direction, you would lose this money between here. Just so you're clear that you put something at risk to make this, right? But it's absolutely worth it because the accuracy of the system is 99%. So you can know that 99 times out of 100 times that you're going to do this, if you do it according to the rules, if you use the system the way it's designed, you're going to be able to make money, okay? You have to use the system the way it's designed, okay? Some of us saw this jump up a while ago, the green jump up. You can see the candles changing. So that's how fast you can make money if you're using the 1 minute trades. The 4 hour and the 1 hour trades, that's a different ball game. Okay, that's for people who have money to sit down and let it work for you by putting in trades according to the right time. So hopefully I try to make it as clear as I can. I know a lot of new people are on here, but please understand that we have the academy for you to come into and learn these terms that I'm using, learn some of the stuff that you heard me say that you probably don't understand. You register, pay your fee monthly, and go through these videos and learn how to use this technology, okay? And then we have educators that will help you to understand and ask any question you want so that you could fully understand what it is that you're using so that you can make money using it, okay? This is the day and age you're living in, right? Click trading, click new order, put your order in, make your money, take out your money, you could withdraw your money the same day. Within hours, you could have your money in your account. That's how quick the brokers are in this day and age. And you don't have to even talk to a person. You do not, after you've set up properly, you do not have to talk to anybody. You come here, right? Click trading, click new order. If you're winning trading, making money, transfer it from your wallet, put it to your card. There's some brokers that allow you to put it to a reloadable Visa card. And there are brokers that will allow you to transfer it to your bank by bank transfer, wire transfer, and then there are brokers that will send it to you as crypto, depending on the broker. All right, so there are different ways for you to get your money from the broker after you won your trades. So this is an advanced way to live, and I think it's an amazing tool. I believe everybody in the world deserves to know about it, and we're looking for people who are influential, like some people are on this line, right? Who would be a heart of service and want to help us and assist us in getting this information out to people, and just influencing people to listen and choose to take advantage of the technology for themselves. Because at the end of the day, when you own this technology, when you bought it and you have the license for it and you learn how to use it, as this example here, you do not need to talk to anybody to make money. You don't need to get up to go to an office to make money. You just simply need an internet connection, a good laptop, a phone, and you'd have put in an order right here to right here, and you'd have made profit from right here to right here. In this example, when it came, because it came to you by, here's another one, GBP, JPY, that's a buy. You see the green going up. Just put it on the screen and see what's happening with that. GBP, JPY, let's go over here. This is Great British Pound, Japanese yen. You could see green, 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 red, green. All right, this one was, you see the red, this was earlier. You could see it was up here, right? It was red up here, it came down, this already won, all right? It came up again. So it did it a couple of times here. Okay, and here this is a different type of trade. All right, so maybe wondering, whoa, it went up and it came down. If you want this right from here to here, or you got this from here to here, right? A lot of money, right? So this is a beautiful technology, and I'm very grateful and thankful that Mr. Gregor developed this. He's made trading simple and easy for people to understand. You just need to identify colors: green, 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 red, green, or red, red, red. Right? Yeah, red, 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 right? Red, 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 green. And then that gives you an opportunity to get what's called a sell, okay? Or if you're looking for the buys, green, 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 right? Everything, one turn red right here. You can see green, 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 red, green. Looks like the market was going to go down, but you went back up, you were winning the trade. All right, here's another example of it again. Green, 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 red, green, right? This change. So once this changes from green to red, that null and voids the trade. You wouldn't bother to wait on it because it's probably not going to come back up, but you shouldn't take that trade. So this is an exciting season and time, and hopefully I did this information justice. Of course, the affiliate marketing, here's GBP, JPY, NZD, USD, right? GBP, JPY. Let's quickly look at GBP because that's fresh, right? Just called out. So if you're a trader, you can go ahead and take our trades, right? You can put them in a demo to start with. Where's GBP, JPY? Okay, I'm on it, right? And on GBP, the other one is NZD USD. NZD USD is up here. NZD USD, here we go. All right, and a 1 minute buy. Okay, see, so it was below, it's below the red line right now. And if we go ahead and put in a line, and then I'll just pause here and answer any questions, put in a line there, and that would be our entry, and the second line would be our profit. Okay, so if this pushes up through these two lines, we'd have won the trade. All right. There's some other things that we need to do to look at, but for the purposes of this, we wouldn't do that right now. We wouldn't do it that close. But there's something else that we need to look at. In this case, we look at the 5 minute chart. There's some things we need to see on there. All right. But I won't bore you with the details of that right now. But it's a good buy. It's a good buy. It's a good buy. It's a good buy trade. All right. All right. Any questions for anybody before we wrap up? Any questions? I know this is a lot for new people, but the technology is boss. All right, it's boss. In simple terms, it's the right click, right? In simple terms, at the end of the day, that message that just came, you right click, you click trading, you click new order, you put in your order, and you'll get some training on what are the best times to do it. No, it's not the right time to trade live. It's live. I wouldn't put this trade in at this time of the day. The market's about to close. There's not enough people buying and selling at this time in the market. All right, slow down for the day. So this is not going to move really fast. But like early in the morning, different time of the day, especially Tuesdays and Wednesdays, this is hot like fire, and these things are moving really fast, and it's a great time to trade. So it's moving still, but not fast. All right. Anyone else wants to ask a question? Anyone wants to ask a question?
Dr. B, could you give an indication as to, I know you spoke about other means of making money with the business in terms of the compensation and commission. When will there be another session that the overall picture can be seen by our guests? If you would.
All right, we have one at 8:00 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. If you could share the link with that, Alan, or you see who's on here, who that's the link. Kamala, if you could put the link in the chat for us, if you can find it, or Dr. Campbell, or Victor, if you could put the link for that meeting tonight, 8:00. That's the general meeting by our corporate team. We also have another one like this on Sunday at tomorrow. I'm most likely not going to be able to do one tomorrow. But Sunday at 5:00 Eastern, I'll be doing another presentation again. And then at 7:00 Eastern, 8:00 Eastern on Sunday, their presentation. So those who want to come back to a general presentation that goes over.
Safety trade alert.
Wow, listen to that music, man. Our gold, our XAU USD 1 minute, that 1 minute sell, right? Somebody putting that in the chat. Let's start gold moves so beautifully and so fast. Woo! We're late. No, we're not. Gold is buying up, right? This is gold is buying up late. See, look, gold moves, guys. Gold moves like nobody's business. So if you go to some higher time frames, there's a buy going on gold somewhere. Maybe not that one. Which one? Maybe that one. There's a buy going on gold somewhere. There's sell. Okay, interesting. A lot of sell going on. Okay, it was here. It was a daily buy on gold. But that's another story for another time. Won't bore you with the details of that. But it's a nice big move by some bank late in the day. All right. This is so beautiful, man. See this, right? If you anyway, let's just forget about that. All right. Man, so life has become easier, ladies and gentlemen. Life has become easier. Making money in this life and day and age has become easier. Technology is your friend. I encourage you to employ it so that you can have technology doing your work for money and giving you your time back to be able to do the things that are more important to you rather than working for money only. This gives us the opportunity to use technology and a small amount of money make money. You could start trading with, I started with $189. I grew to almost 1,000 in less than a month. But I had some experience coming into the technology, so that helped me. There are people who didn't have any experience, and after 3 months, they were able to take 2,500 to over 30,000 in their third month. I'm just going into my third month, so I'm just starting to develop my own success story. But many people are way ahead of what I've been able to accomplish. Many people are doing very well. Some people are earning $100, $200, $300, $400, $600 in a day. Some people $4,000, $5,000 in a day using this. All right. So a lot of people are doing very well with it, and you now have an opportunity to buy your own, get the training on how to use it, and make your money in the comforts of wherever you are. All right. And it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you could use this at any time of the day or night. Anywhere in the world, it's online, it's live. The markets are open 5.5 days a week. For the greater financial markets, stocks and these different things, oil and gold, and silver. But cryptos, that's open every day. All right, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and so forth, that's open every day. Okay. Thank you for that, Alan. We'll do that for those who want to come to that. Anyone has a question? All right, so the affiliate marketing side, that's my favorite side. That part of the program really allowed me to get free education. So I didn't have to pay for my education, all right? When I joined, I was able to use this marketing plan, and I paid the first payment out of my pocket. And afterwards, I didn't pay any more money. I paid $100+ at the time. Right now, you could pay $168 to get registered, or $399. Once you get registered, then we get to work. If you choose to invite friends and family to come and listen to our presentation that one of us will do for you, you'll earn commissions. You earn $25 per affiliate, and the total number of affiliates pays you in different levels: 500 a month, 1,000 per month, 2,000, 5,000, 10, 20. So depending on what you want to do, you can earn money from this side. Plus, you can then take your education and take your time and learn, go through the education, and in that way, the monthly fee for the education comes out of your commissions. Plus, when you're ready to trade, you take some of your commissions and put into your trading account. So in that way, you just use one payment as an affiliate, market the company to people, and then that way you don't have to come back out to your pocket again. To me, that's just smart, right? Or you could just go ahead and pay this every month out of your pocket. You could go ahead and pay for the technology out of your pocket. Some people do that. Nothing wrong with that, all right? You could go ahead and just pay for the education straight. Pay the monthly fee, $99 a month, $159, as the case might be, and then buy the technology for $599 and pay the $75 a month for the scanner to send you the messages. So it just depends on you. We do not dictate how you approach this. You just choose what fits you and what works for you. All right, any questions? Mr. Ambrose, any questions, sir?
No, not at this time. Being a total novice is a lot of information to digest at one time. So obviously, I will have to come back again to get a better understanding. But so far, very interesting.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, and thank you very much for showing up. I really appreciate the honor. And of course, you can always jump on a private call or private Zoom and just jump on with yourself and anyone else who is interested. We can take the time to go online, show you, answer your questions, slow it down. And we have videos you can watch. You could watch, I've recorded this one. You could watch others again, and just get a clear picture of what we do. I know it's new information, so it's a lot. In the beginning, I felt overwhelmed the first time I saw this, but I realized there was money to be earned, so I got involved, and I'm grateful that I
did. Yeah, thank you very much for having me, guys. And like I said, very, very interesting. And I certainly will come back again because I need to get a better understanding. I'm not as quick as I used to be, so I need some time.
Man, those balls used to fly.
Well, I've slowed down considerably.
I hear you, sir. I hear you, sir. Well, all right.
But thanks again for having me, and I certainly will log in again the next time to get a better understanding.
Absolutely, Mr. Ambrose.
Thanks a lot, guys, and I gotta go. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ambrose.
Okay, good man. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
want to thank Victor Bernard, who is here with us. Also, my son is here with me. I want to thank you very much for joining the call. And I know that this presentation, especially filling the room with such greats, I see Victor Bernard is here, and also Royal One, my good friend out of Antigua. So I wish you all the best. Take care.
Oh, great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Any questions from anybody else? All right, man. When you have a legend showing up, that means that there's a legendary opportunity here, guys. All right. All right. There's no.
I don't have a question, Dr. Harry, just to commend you. Every presentation you do on the safety trade system, you're getting better and better at it. So whether persons are novices, when it comes to trading, or have never ever looked at trading, or advanced, I think there's a lot of value, to be gained from your presentations. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Copeland. I appreciate you so much too. Thank you for being my partner, my friend. Appreciate you a lot, man. And I'm very grateful for the technology. Really grateful. It's gonna make humanity's life easier for those who embrace it, right? Easier, man. Making money has become simple, all right? Simple and clear, and we deserve to have access to money without stress, right? Just come here and look at this. Red, 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 green, red. Okay, this went up here. You hear the message, hear that loving message. New safety trade alert, right? You put your order in here. Okay, you put your profit line down, just down below here. You see the red, push it down. But there's teachings and trainings that will help you to win the trades from all the way up here to all the way down here and make a lot of money. This is called collecting the bag. All right. All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Copeland. Thank you, Alan, for your kind words, everybody. And please join one of our other presentations again. This was, thank you, Joan, for inviting out Mr. Ambrose to be here with us. That was a blessing, to have experienced that. I'm really excited about that. And I welcome everybody. Everybody's, is greatness, right? Everybody's greatness. So, all right. Okay, Alan. Hey. Okay,
Yes,
Alan. I know you must be feeling pretty good over there in Tobago, right? Joan made you proud, man. Joan made you proud.
I feel really good. I feel that we are onto something very wonderful, and very enterprising, and therefore let's go for it. For those of you who are on the call this evening, I want to thank you very much for coming through, and you especially, Dr. Benjamin, for giving yourself. Every time you come out here, as Dr. Copeland said, it's like fire. You're bringing the fire to this gathering, and we really appreciate you a whole lot for your energy. That energy means a lot. It spreads is very, I get attached to it, and it gives me what I need, fuel, to go further and to invite persons to see this wonderful technology play out before our eyes. So, folks, make use of it and catch a repeat of it or something greater at 8 o'clock tonight. I will try to get the message on to you all so you could be a part of it as well. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you very much.